We are almost there. Cool. We are live. Alrighty, so Casey Nicole here, and I am so excited. I'm going to guide you through a quick meditation today. It doesn't take too long at all, and on top of that, this is completely beginner friendly. In fact, I'm going to be sharing with you today one of the very first techniques that I learned that helped me to start meditating. And I think that it's really intimidating to kind of figure out which technique or what strategy you like to use to go into your meditation, and so it can often feel very overwhelming. And so I want to be able to simplify the process and be able to build a meditation practice for yourself. So I'm going to give you a very tangible tool to use during your meditation today, and that is going to be utilizing your breath, specifically belly breath, okay? So with that, go ahead and find your way into any comfortable seated position, okay? So as you find your seat, just know that if you feel discomfort in your body at any point, just give yourself some propping. Give yourself some blankets, some pillows, stuff them underneath the knees, lift your hips up a little bit. The more you prop yourself, the more supported you're going to feel in your bodies and in your practice. So let's just start by closing the eyes. Lift the spine up nice and tall. Draw the shoulders back and let them relax down away from the ears. And as you close your eyes, just begin to scan over your body. And instead of seeing what's around you, start to look inward. And as you look inward, beginning to notate areas of the body that might feel tense, tight, holding on to stress from your day. Take note of any blockages in your breath, any stagnation or stickiness. Start to note where your mind is. Maybe the million thoughts that it's bouncing around from one to the next. Sometimes we're stuck on one really prominent thought. And just become a little more self-aware. What's the version of you that's shown up today for practice? Allow that fullness of yourself to be here. You don't need to be fixed or changed to enjoy this practice. We just allow ourselves to show up as we are. So we're going to clear out with a few breaths to create some space inside of the body. So go ahead and exhale and let all of your breath empty out. Slow breath in through the nose. Fill up into your belly. Fill up into your ribs. And then all the way up into your chest and your shoulders. Hold your breath here so you feel the full expansion from the bottom all the way up to the top. And then just open up your mouth and exhale, sigh it out, clear it all away. 2 more, just like that. Slow breath in, filling up from the bottom, through the mid, and all the way up through the top. Open up through the back, your sides. And then just open up your mouth and exhale, let it all the way out. 1 more time, even slower. Start to breathe in, filling up from the bottom, lifting up to the ribs and up into the chest, holding it here. This time you're going to keep the breath through the nose. Exhale, empty out through your chest, through your ribs, and then all the way out through your belly. So relax some effort over your breath here and just observe how you feel now in comparison to how we felt even just a few moments ago. Just a few deep breaths and how they connect us inward and help us to feel more centered, more grounded. And through that mental clarity, we're going to keep the mind focused. Rather than letting it bounce all over the place, we're going to focus its attention on one specific thing. And through this, we're going to trick the mind into concentration. And through that deep concentration on one single point, we'll start to fall into this state of ease and relaxation for the mind. So for today, we're going to focus on belly breathing. Very simple breathing technique, but very, very powerful. So as you sit here, just begin to observe how you naturally breathe and where you naturally breathe. Chances are you probably breathe more into your chest, more into the upper back and shoulders. We usually breathe really high up into the torso. And so when we breathe in this space, we often take shorter breaths. They feel more shallow, maybe faster breaths. And you can think about this area of breathing as more of that fight or flight. It moves really quickly. When we have a lot of energy, we can feel, our hearts racing in our chests. And then we're going to allow our breath to now drop down into our bellies. And you can kind of think about your diaphragm, think about the muscles underneath the lungs and being able to soften, dropping them open and feeling the belly expand through the front, the sides, and around through the back. And as you relax through the torso, through the lower half, imagine that you can breathe like a baby. You feel the belly expand and you feel the belly release back in. That natural expansion and releasing around the full circumference of our spine through that lower half of our body. You're feeling everything expand outwardly and then sinking back in. Slowing the breath down. And this area of the body will be more of that rest and digest. That ability to restore, to calm, to relax, to nurture, to heal. And so as you take these deep diaphragmatic breaths, feel that sense of grounding wash over you. Feel that sense of connection into the now, even if just for a moment. Let the belly expand, let the belly release. And notice how your breath naturally begins to deepen without much effort at all, just by allowing the belly to expand with the breath, by allowing the breath to drop deeper than the chest. We feel more depth to the breath, more fullness to the breath. And so as you focus on this belly breathing, I want you to soften the breath as well. So rather than it being forced or efforted, allow it to take on a more tender tonality. We soften it, relaxing the effort, and just feel the gentle pace of your breath, as though you could barely feel it moving through the outside of your body. You feel the internal movement, all the energy. The slower you breathe, the more you feel that internal energy. Still breathing in and out of the nose, still breathing down into your belly. Belly button expands out. Belly button releases in, but now in a more subtle way. So visualize now that the lower part of your torso is expanding out and releasing back in, but without actually forcing the muscles to expand out and back in. Just feel the subtlety of your breath connecting to that subtle visualization. Almost imagine that you can breathe even deeper than your belly, that you can draw the breath all the way down into your hips, your roots. Slow the breath down, relaxing effort over the breath once again. We're going to be here sitting in this stillness for just a couple minutes. If the mind wanders, bring it back to this breath right here, that belly breath. If you need to expand out through the belly to really feel connected, do what you need, do what serves you best, and just allow yourself to settle in and enjoy the stillness. As you stay in this space, just rest your hands over your belly and just feel that gentle rise and fall without forcing the breath to be deeper or fuller or more expansive. Imagine you can feel the energy inside of your belly, all that energy circulating throughout your body. And then keep the right hand at your belly and take your left hand up to your heart. Now, as you breathe, feel not only just the belly expanding, but feel it working in conjunction with the ribs in your chest, creating a wave-like motion with the breath through the body. A couple more here, really connect to that feeling, that sensation. And then just join the hands together at heart center, thanking yourself even for just taking a few moments to sit in stillness, to be with you, to connect, to ground, and just be. Thank you for choosing me to be your guide. Thank you, thank you. You can open up your eyes whenever you are ready. So I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I wanted to be able to share something with you that you can come back to time and time again. And how long you choose to sit in stillness is entirely up to you. So maybe you choose, I like to sit for a couple minutes, or you like to sit for 5 or 10 or 30 minutes, whatever that may be. This is just the guidance in. Sometimes that's all we need, is just that little transition into the practice. And it can make a world of difference. So for me, that was breath. Learning how to utilize the breath, and specifically diaphragmatic breath, game changer, anchors right into the practice. So I super appreciate you for tuning in, for being a part of this experience. I love offering meditation classes because it's such a powerful practice, and it has absolutely changed my life. And sometimes you just have to start really, really small. And so I'm really excited to even be able to share these little brief meditations, and hopefully, we can start implementing more of that into our day-to-day until we have a meditation practice. So with that being said, a drum roll, please. Okay. So I have things resting on my table. I can't drum roll too hard. But okay, I have been in this like meditation bubble of just feeling so good about wanting to share meditation with others. And so I'm going to take this back to my very first announcement. I'm going to take this one back to probably around 2020 time. Okay, that was obviously a very divided time. We didn't spend a lot of time together during that time. And so during that period, we did a meditation challenge online. So I opened up a Facebook group, and Facebook group I really like. I haven't found another platform that I like as much that offers community engagement, to post videos and content where you can comment on each other's things and have more of a private community. So we created this private community on Facebook in 2020 and used it for meditation. And basically we challenged each other for an entire month to just show up and meditate. Okay, and we would hit live. It didn't have to be on us just sitting there meditating unless you wanted it to be. It could be of anything, or just like post a picture or whatever, more of just the accountability aspect. And you just post it to the group every day. You just posted it to the group. And then we had this, it was honestly such a crazy amount of engagement in it. Like so many people from all over were engaging and joining in these meditations and sharing their practices. And then they were sharing bits of insight afterwards, like, sharing their experiences through the meditation. We had people who had just started meditation. We had people who had been practicing for a really long time. So there was a lot of diversity in the group and a lot of insights and wisdoms being shared on the regular basis. And then what I started to notice was this community started to really grow, and people were commenting on each other's posts and encouraging each other or checking up on one another. And I thought it was so amazing. And it was really, really powerful. I feel like I was able to work through a lot within myself, and a lot of people were able to do the same, but in this very communal fashion where we had a little community pocket in that group. And so we did it quite a few times. And then, we slowly kind of separated from the group and did our own thing. So here we are now. And I've been thinking a lot about this group and how much I want to bring it back and start. So I have a daily meditation practice, and I love my daily meditation practice. It is my favorite thing ever. And so I want to be able to share my meditation practice and to help others to build a meditation practice as well, and to be able to feel that community engagement, because sometimes that's all it takes to make that commitment and to create your meditation practice on a more consistent basis. When you have other people who are kind of rooting you on, and they're doing the same things with you, and it's just such a powerful thing. So here we are. We're doing another one, and it's starting September 1st. We're doing it for the entire month of September, so that's 30 days, okay? And this is free. This is a free community event. All you have to do is go to the Facebook group and hit join. And basically, I just go in there and approve. That's all I do. I just go in there and I approve, because it is a private group. And so it's just us in there. So when you're going live or you're posting pictures or whatever you're doing in that group, the only people that are seeing it are the people within that group. And we have an amazing group of people already in there. And so now we're just going to continue adding to the group and growing this community together. Okay, so this is free. Starts September 1st and goes to September 30th. You don't have to do every day. You can do as many days as it feels good for you, or you can commit to the full month, okay? Oftentimes in the past, we've done a full month, and then someone's like, hey, let's keep this going. I really like this momentum, and then we've kept it going. And so maybe the same thing will happen, okay? So meditation challenge, September 1st. The details are on my website, newmoonyogaacademy.com or newmoonya.com. And if you go there, you can click on community tab, and there's a drop down. There's either you can check out my classes, my yoga classes, of which there are more guided meditations on there as well. And they're all free, so you can go enjoy those. But there's also now, we have the meditation challenge, and it'll have the Facebook group information. There's tons of buttons on that page you can click. It'll take you to the Facebook group, which is Meditate with Casey Nicole. That is moi. And I am stoked to have you as a part of that group. So as soon as I see you, I will accept you in there so that you can join us. And it'll also have on my website, it'll have kind of the information, just the general gist in case you had any questions, the overall commitment. Like I said, it's free. There's nothing committal-wise with that, but just so you have a better understanding of what the challenge is, okay? So that is announcement number 1, okay? Now, announcement number 1 actually led to announcement number 2. So in the past, when I had offered these challenges, the number 1 thing I heard from people before it started was, do you have anything to help beginners learn how to start a meditation practice? Because it's like, hey, I want to do the challenge, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what a meditation is, or any techniques, or nothing, right? And in the past, I didn't have anything. And so I was like, man, you just got to kind of sit there and figure it out, which is, a lot of times what people do. And that's totally fine too. You can absolutely take the approach and just do your thing and figure it out along the way. And that works. 2 thumbs up. But announcement number 2 is I have created a beginner's meditation course. I'm so excited. I have been working my butt off for this meditation course, and it is a 9-hour course, okay? You don't have to think about it like, oh my gosh, that's like a lot of hours. It's all broken up into very digestible pieces. Now, this is geared specifically to beginners who are wanting to learn, what meditation is, wanting to learn more about, you know, how to build a practice, different techniques and approaches to meditation, suggestions for meditation, breaking some of the misconceptions, understanding more of the benefits. And also, one of the major things is learning how to sit comfortably for a long period of time, which is actually a lot harder than you might think, right? Especially if you're seated on the floor, learning how to prop and support your body. So basically, the meditation course is broken up into 3 videos that break down all of that information. And then how I have the rest of it is 31 days of guided meditations. They're all recorded for you. And it's broken up into week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Week 4 has some extra ones because it goes beyond 28 days, goes up to 31. But the way I have laid it out, I am so excited because it really, really makes it as simplified as possible. So week 1, all the meditations are 5 minutes long. Week 2, all the meditations are 10 minutes long. Week 3, 15. Week 4, they're all 20 minutes long. So if you take the full 31-day meditation, or if you do the challenge and you're only using 30 days, okay, you can take it in sequential order, day 1, day 2, day 3, just as so, and you'll kind of build a progressive understanding of the practice and be able to build on your time naturally and progressively through the challenge if you wanted to. Or you might take the approach where you're like, hey, I only want to stick with the 5-minute meditations. Cool, you just keep them on a loop. You'd pick with the ones that you want to do each day if you wanted to do the guided meditations. You could do the same thing for any of the time frames. You can pick and choose how you want to take them because this course is fully self-paced. It is fully online. Okay, it's an independent course, which means once you take it, you can take it as many times as you want to. You have it forever. There's no live engagement between me and you. It's all the recording videos. And I also have some journaling prompts as well. And yeah, so it's just lessons, guided meditations, and then the journaling prompts. But there is so much good content in there. So you can pick and choose however you want to take it, and you can have it forever. You can literally use them forever as long as you'd like. And I have poured my heart into it. So they all work progressively with each other. And there's so many different techniques. So I did a multitude of different techniques so you can get exposed to different ways of doing a meditation. But I also incorporated some meditations that are the same, just increasing length or slightly different approaches so that you can get more familiarized with kind of repeating some of the same methods as well, right? And by the end, hopefully being able to embrace a little bit more stillness and longer periods of that quiet time for your meditation. So this one's for my beginners, and I could not be more excited because this is the answer to the questions I always get. Do you have anything for beginners to learn how to meditate? Oh, why, yes, I do. Let me step you right this way. And I wanted to make it affordable for you. So it is 9 hours and it's for anyone. You can be a brand new yoga student. You can be a teacher who's wanting to learn more about meditation. And if you are a teacher, you get 9 hours of continuing education hours if that's what you're looking for, okay? And in that case, all the information is on the website for that as well. But you don't have to be a teacher at all to enjoy this. This is open to literally every single person, okay? So this is up on the website. It is all on the website. So the entire course itself is on the website. And so if you purchase it on the website, you're going to sign up for a membership. You don't have to pay for a specific monthly membership. It's just a one-time thing. But if you purchase it, you'll have your login information, and that's what you'll use to log in through the website. You'll see it right up on the top, be able to log in, and then you'll have access to the course page, and all the course information will be right there in an organized fashion, because that's how I like to do things. So, Araceli, I am stoked to see you on board, girl. Hello, hello. Like I said, I'm just so excited to be able to offer this and have a place for, us to be able to collect ourselves together and meditate together, but also a way for those that want to jump in but might feel intimidated by, doing something new that you're not quite sure what you're doing. Okay, we have an option for that as well. You can join in. And the cool thing about the beginner's meditation course is maybe you might just have a daily meditation practice because of it. I mean, that is my hope. If I can get somebody out there to start meditating on a regular basis and to explore the benefits that it has to offer, you know, I am happy. I am so happy with that. So check out the website for the beginner's meditation course. You can find it through the meditation challenge as well. The information is on there. But it also has its own separate section. So if you go to the website, newmoonyogaacademy.com, go to trainings, drop down beginner's meditation course. It'll be right there for you. So for 9 hours of content that is so, I poured my heart into this, poured my heart left and right. It's all in there. You're going to get all my heart space in there. I have it on there, $47.95. Okay, one time only, and you have it forever. But for today only, okay? In the next hour, I will be within the hour. Literally, as soon as we're done with this, I'm gonna go add the coupon code. If you wanted to get it today is literally it, because if you're joining in right now and you're watching this video today is the only day that I'm gonna offer the discount to get it 50% off. 50% off just today. Tomorrow I'm gonna make the announcement to the public and it'll be the $47.95. So if you click on it, and it shows the normal price, just know that you will get discounted, but make sure you do before you check out. I will add the coupon code within the next probably 10 minutes. So that is that. Go check it out. I will be doing more lives as well, and I cannot wait to share this new meditation journey with all of y'all. This is really exciting. We are back. So have a great night, y'all, and I will be seeing you soon. Mwah, mwah. Ciao for now.